Hey everybody, my name is Greg and I am very excited to read my favorite book to you guys. It's a very important book to me. When I was 6 years old, I was able to get this was my first new book I ever owned. And it was so special to me, and I wanted to make sure you guys had a chance to hear my favorite story. And I want to make sure you guys have a great kindergarten year and that you get the love for reading. And so let's go ahead and start reading Where the Wild Things Are, a story and pictures by Maurice Sednick. All right. Where the Wild Things Are. This is the 50th anniversary book. That kind of tells you how old I am. And I just retired, so that makes me really old. Where the Wild Things Are. Story and pictures by Maurice Sednick. All right. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind. There he is. Max making mischief. And another. I hope none of the boys and girls watching this have ever made mischief. Poor dog. His mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." So he was sent to bed without eating anything. Ooh, I don't think Mom was happy. Do y'all think Mom was happy there? I don't think so. That very night, in Max's room, a forest grew. Can you imagine if all of a sudden there was trees in your bedroom? And grew. It got bigger. Wow. And grew until the ceiling hung with vines and the walls became the world all around. So he wasn't in his room anymore. He was in the jungle. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat from Max, and he sailed off through night and day. Wow. Night and day. I wouldn't know what to do on a boat. Anybody here ever been on a sailboat? I've not. And in and out of weeks, and almost over a year, to where the wild things are. So that was a long trip, wasn't it? Book cover's coming apart. Here we go. Very long trip. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. Here's the wild things. He finally got to them. Till Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with a magic trick of staring into all the yellow eyes without blinking once. And they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all. And made him king of all wild things. And now, cried Max, let the wild rumpus start. What's a rumpus? I think that's a party. I don't know if I've ever been to a wild rumpus. Sounds like it's a heck of a great party, doesn't it? There's the wild rumpus getting started. Wow, look at that. They're dancing. Max is hollering. Y'all ever have a wild rumpus with your friends? I bet some of you have, haven't you? Oh, they're swinging from the vines. Remember the vines he talked about, the trees? More wild rumpus. It kept going. This is a heck of a rumpus. Now stop, Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all the wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then all around from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being king of where the wild things are. And they were all asleep, and there he is, thinking about what he gave up to get there. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said no. The wild things roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye. There he is back in that boat. And sailed back over a year and in and out of weeks and through a day. He's asleep in the boat. And he did this before there was GPS. 1963. How would he know where he was going? And into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. Look, Mom did feed him. He did get dinner. And it was still hot. That's the end. No pictures on that page. All right, I hope everybody enjoyed that book as much as I do. And you'll have this copy in your classroom. And I hope you guys can read it and watch this anytime you want. Y'all have a great kindergarten year. Always do great things and be respectful. Listen to your teachers. Be nice to your classmates. And have a wonderful educational time. Do great things. Okay? Everyone have a wonderful day.